Well, Woodbine on to a sub-state final after a win over Bedford tonight. Carter Gruber, Jax Pryor, and Carson Kelly among the standouts. Carter, we'll start with you. You find a way to keep your senior season alive. How are we feeling after the win?
Great. It's awesome. Another game we get to play, and I mean, the energy tonight was unmatched.
Yeah, elaborate on that. It really felt like from early on this was going to be a high-energy game, and it kind of played out that way, it seemed like.
Yeah, definitely. The bench brought it, the student section, the crowd. It was awesome, fun atmosphere.
Down one at the end of the first, and then you guys go on like a 14-0 run and never look back from there. Talk about that run and how you guys got that going.
We just started hitting shots, got more movement on offense, and I mean, got a lot of defensive stops. I mean, it helped in that little section. If we own it on defense, we go down, hit back-to-back threes. I mean, it's hard to guard.
Talk about your night offensively. It felt like you were having a quiet night, and then I look up and I think you ended with like 14.
Yeah, I mean, at the start I tried to get to the rim. I couldn't really get anything going, and then I hit a three and a pair of free throws got going after that.
The three-point game, I don't remember how many threes you guys hit tonight, but it felt like you hit some big ones. When you're doing that, it's a sign the ball is moving well. Tell me about that part of the game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, when Gunnar Wagner comes in the first quarter, I think. He hit a big one, got us going off that. I mean, Slink hit huge ones down the stretch. We hit back-to-back. I mean, it's hard to guard when we're hitting like that.
Big one Saturday night. I'm sure it's one you guys have been wanting for a while now with Coon Rapids Baird. How are we feeling heading into it?
I feel ready. I mean, I can't wait for Saturday to come.
Go over to Jax now. It really felt like early on your presence inside was the difference. Did you think coming in tonight that might be how things play out?
You know, I knew it was going to be a mismatch down low. I just used my strength to just get offensive boards and get good positions. So,
yeah, elaborate on that. Talk about what you did well offensively and how big those rebounds were tonight.
They're fronting me on defense, or when they're on defense, and I was just waiting backside after our guards were taking good shots, and if they missed, I was just sitting backside, good position, waiting for the boards to put back up.
Obviously, you're a big part of the defense as well. Tell me about that end of things.
Just doing my part, doing my 1/5. That's what we've been talking about all year. So.
Go over to Carson. I mean, you stepped up and hit some big shots tonight. We'll talk about that here in a moment. But, I mean, first off, just thoughts and feelings on getting the win tonight.
It just feels good winning when we can shoot like that and just putting in hard work.
You had a couple of big threes, at different points in the night. Take me through what you were seeing, what you were doing offensively.
Offensively, if Carter kicks it and I'm open, I'm going to try and hit it every time.
After warm-ups and coming into tonight, did you have a feeling you were going to have a good night offensively, or how are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good in warm-ups and just keep shooting like I did in warm-ups.
Tell me about the ball movement tonight and how that kind of set things up for you guys.
Ball movement, if we can hit and get open, I feel like we can hit it.
Now looking to Saturday, what's it going to take to do what you guys want to do?
Effort, mostly effort.
Well, hey, gentlemen, awesome job tonight. I wish you the best of luck on Saturday. All right, Coach, you guys come in here and beat a really, really good Bedford team to keep your season alive. Just kind of initial thoughts and feelings on the win.
Yeah, like you said, a really, really good defensive team there out of Bedford. I was really pleased with our defense early on. I thought Jax got going early, which was huge for us. We boarded well early. And then, we were able to stretch it out at some big shots there right before halftime. But there in the third quarter, man, we really stumbled coming out. That's usually when we excel, and we just didn't do that. And I give props to them. That was a big run they made on us. But our kids were able to respond and keep it together and hit some big shots.
You've got a veteran group. What does a win like this kind of maybe show that you guys have a veteran group?
I think so. We made a lot of mistakes out there at the end, but I think the veteran groups just their poise at the end when they started pressing and stuff. I think that really started to show up. The moment wasn't too big for them. I think they were able to handle the environment and everything, which was great to see.
Really felt like kind of the two big chunks in the game were early second. You guys go on a 14-0 run, and then they got it down to, I think, 3 in the third, and you score like the next 9. During those stretches, what stood out to you?
Like when they closed it down, we were just making too many. We got miscommunication on what we were doing on defense, trying to switch things up. Got a little cute there on some stuff. But offensively, what it showed out is this kids stepping up and hitting big shots. We saw Carson Kelly do a few things that he doesn't do, and it's this postseason, so he's playing like it's his last game every single time out. So that was just great to see, and to see him play as a team and make smart decisions at the end.
Yeah, offensively, they made things tough on Landon. He maybe didn't have the night he wanted, but Jack steps up. Carson hit some big shots. Thoughts on the offense tonight?
Oh, yeah, we knew coming in it was going to be rough to run our offense. They play really, really good defense, and we've been working on a lot of stuff trying to get that going. But, yeah, those big shots, those are huge. That's just that, time that those kids spend outside the gym, outside of the seasons, that's really starting to show up right now.
I think Cal Peterman came in averaging like 21 a game, and you guys kept him to 5. Probably don't give away too many secrets, but how'd you guys do that?
We had a plan coming in for him. He's a great ball player, and he had our attention first film we watched. We were like, okay, yeah, this kid's legit. We got to stop him. So, Landon's a great defender, and when you put two athletes on each other, it's always fun to see kind of how it shakes out. Landon didn't score a bunch of points tonight either, and that's just two athletes battling out, and they both are great defenders. So it's fun to see.
An old friend on Saturday night with a trip to state on the line. I know you're kind of living in the moment, probably want to enjoy this one, but early thoughts on that matchup with CRB?
It's going to be a heck of a game. We beat them once, they beat us once. We didn't play particularly well up there at the beginning of the month, so excited for the option or the opportunity to play them again. They're well coached. Corey's hungry. Those kids, they're a great team, so we know a lot about each other. It's going to be a great game. Should be a fun night on Saturday.
Is that one that, since February 4th or whatever it was that you guys have maybe had kind of circled that you wanted back?
Yeah, I would say so. I think we kind of wanted another crack at it when we saw the brackets came out. We were hoping kind of for this to happen. So, yeah, it's going to be a great game, though. And we have all the respect in the world for Coon Rapids and them up there, so it should be a great ball game.